Morning, guys. Welcome to this Live for Five by John Saunders. That'd be me. So this morning or Wednesdays, I tend to do a book review. And this morning's book review is a gentleman I've met a few times. And I don't know personally, but we know of each other. And I've got the utmost respect for the guy. So I just thought it'd be fitting to do and don my sports top. For this gentleman. I didn't quite get a cycling top on, but I thought that would look a bit strange, so I put a sports top on. But anyway, today we're going to talk about Geriant Thomas's Autobiography. And I read this about a year ago when I was on holiday last year. Very easy read, as in it's an enjoyable book just to get through. And actually, because I do a bit of cycling, not a great deal, not to the level anyway he's at, but I've done cycling before, so I resonated quite a lot with what I liked about the book generally. Is like I said, it's an easy read, but he talks through what it's like to be a professional cyclist, what it's like to be in that Sky team, what it's like to be in Wales, and his favourite places of cycling and that around the world. Now, you forget your life when you read it, and you put yourself into what he's got to do. And there's three things within Geraint that I really respect, and I got from him. And like I said, the book is a nice read, but there's three things. The first one was loyalty. Geraint is up there with, he's loyal to the team. And his loyalty is since Sky's been about, he's been a Sky rider, and he's been loyal to Sky ever since it started. Now that for me is really good. In this day and age, I'm not saying you don't see enough of it, but I think if you're loyal to a brand and you're loyal to people, then you're going to get more back. Rather than chop and change, like these football managers. Sometimes you see a football manager and they've gone from bang, 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 like 60, like Swansea City. Their biggest problem, in my opinion, is the fact they've gone through so many different managers. That's not necessarily the manager's fault, but you've got to get consistency. You've also got to get loyalty. And I think that's what Geraint really comes out as, a loyal rider. The second one for me is dedication. He's dedicated to the cause. He really is dedicated to the sport, and he's sacrificed so much to get to where he is. And that's part and parcel of where we're at from a business point of view. You've got to dedicate yourself. You've also got to be able to give things up and sacrifice. And he's sacrificed a lot. His partner, wife, it's tough. It's a tough environment. He's traveling all the time, but they make time. And it comes off in the book that he really is dedicated to that sport and to his wife and to his family. And I think that really does resonate through, and it's an amazing trait, I feel, to have. The last one for me that really plays it, and you don't think this with cyclists, is how much of a team player he actually is. So let me give you a bit of an example and paint this out. So when he goes riding for Team Sky, sometimes they'll meet and have a strategy of one person being able to go on and win it. So that team, their job is to save him, save that one person through the whole race. Imagine that. You're being pulled together at the beginning and you're told, by the way, you're not going to win this, you can't win it, I don't want you to win it, we're going to make such and such win it and you're going to support him. It's like, what? What? And that just shows a testament to what Geraint is, because he's individually successful. He's had lots of success in his career, but he's also been such a good team player that's what really got to me with it. And I give an example for me. My old games teacher, Gwyn Morris, if he's on here, hello Gwyn. If he's not, he now teaches in Whitchurch, but he used to teach my school, Croeso Ceiliog. And in sixth form, he asked me, I played 11 different positions. 11. Because when he asked me, I played it. I'm no Sam Warburton, and he's the best player, he's coached, blah, blah, blah. But when he asked me, I'd do it, because I didn't want the team to fail, because I'm a team player, and I think Geraint really resonated with me with that. And I love the book. I think it's a really easy book to read, and it's a great book to have a look at. And if you're from Wales, you've got to read it. If you like cycling, you've got to read it. But even if you don't, it gives you a real good insight into how a professional works. That's my 5 minutes up. Have a great day. Tomorrow I'm talking about Paul O'Connell. Looking forward to it. Crack on.